Holy crap. I think we're here. Hi, everyone.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, God.
Welcome to the show. No idea. I'm Chuck. We're playing Aliens. We're gonna alien the shit out of some stuff tonight. I don't know. I'm just treading water for the moment because Ashley told me I have time goals for each section of the video to make chapters easier to make. So we gotta tread water and make weird noises for a few more seconds. And good enough.
Oh my
Hi,
God.
everyone. Welcome to the goddamn show. That's perfect, Jeremy. Yeah, we're here to play some Alien. It's going to be a blast. Like someone rapidly depressurizing an airlock. Yeah, I have no idea. Let's just do introductions and we'll get into this shit. So yeah, let's start with our captain, Jeff. What is up, man? Holy shit, Griffin. That is amazing.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Noted.
I feel pain already.
Thank you.
For Chuck.
Mhm.
Oh crap, we're screwed.
That's okay. We deserve it.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, go ahead, Jeff. Who you playing?
Oh yeah, me. I'm JT McMurphy. I'm captain of this. I don't know whatever this is. And yeah, it's the bloody buzzard. And funny story about that buzzard. I don't remember it because I think I was on some pharmaceuticals at the time, but I don't think it was a real buzzard. And after they Section 8'd me in the Colonial Navy, they put me in a special hospital on a remote moon for a bit. They were testing screams, etc., etc. And yeah, all I remember, there was this colorful cartoon buzzard that kept kind of pecking away at the window every now and then, and it was really my only friend. I talked to him for like 6 months. It was great. And yeah, so I figured, hey, get out, name a ship after him, and you know, Bob's your uncle. Here you go. We're here. Yeah, and I'm about to teach this kid how to throw a guy out an airlock, all cool, like, you know. Yeah. Chuck doesn't remember that part.
I do. No, I do. I've got it noted that you've got two dudes that way you got a spare in case the first one doesn't go right. One's been blasted in the gut, and the other one, Big Mac, lobbed his leg off.
And third time's the charms. We always got to tag it, you know. We always got to tag it.
We'll interrogate Taggart.
Just order him to stand right there. Stand in the airlock right there. There you go, big guy.
Right here.
Right there. That's perfect.
here?
No. You don't need the helmet. Go ahead. I'll take the helmet for you.
Okay.
Here, I thought you were going to throw Crispy out the airlock, but...
No, that's true. I wouldn't do anything to him. That's elderly abuse.
Yeah. Trying to finish typing in my notes real quick, and I just realized that sometimes when you try to make up a stupid fake word, you accidentally make a real word, and it just loses all just... Anyway,
It's not funny anymore.
Jeff, that was fantastic. Thank you. Now
You're
let's see
welcome, buddy.
what your first mate has to say. Collins, what is
Yar.
up?
I be Collins, the first mate. I don't actually talk like I do talk like a pirate, but that's more because it amuses Collins. He doesn't actually have an accent, but he's a pirate, so why not? He you know, love what you do or enjoy your work, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's why he's no longer a colonial marshal and he works on a pirate ship. And I have the other prisoner in the other airlock on the other side of the ship.
Like, just the yeah. Good solid plan, teamwork. No, I'm not talking about unobtainium. Who knows? Dan, I still need to update your title, but I'm
all right.
also forgetful and kind of lazy, so I haven't. So Dan, you're listed as crewman. We all know you're the ship's gunner.
I feel like crewman is just somehow like forgotten to be updated. It's strangely appropriate, you know, thematically.
It was a clerical error that just kind of fit.
Yeah, they're like, he doesn't care anyways. I don't even know if he uses his money.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't unless he's told to.
That's nice. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you were lightly suggested to get plastic surgery to remove your belly button, and you just went with it.
Well, they said it was a cool idea, so I mean, I didn't really need to hear anything else.
Yeah, that's fair.
An order, maybe. Oh yeah. That's probably the only other thing, you know. Hey, get a second.
somebody
Billy
tell-
button.
Get a second.
That's an
Billy
order,
button.
kid. Yeah, get
Here,
two.
do I get the
On your
one
back.
removed
On the other side,
and then
right?
just have them move the front one to the back?
Right. So you
like-
want one button on the front, one on the back.
I like the idea of one belly button on the front and one belly button on the back. They're both like super innies and just tied together in the center.
Yeah, there you
like
go.
that.
It's perfect.
I like that.
Perfect.
Put a little straw between the two of them.
It's like a weird piercing.
A very weird piercing. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna put
Birds.
emergency bullets in it.
Yeah. Why don't you tell us about our ship's cook?
Well, that would be me. Camera focuses in on while I'm putting the last bit of detailing on my flame job and hot chili peppers on my new robotic leg. While in the background, you see a big aluminum pot overboiling, and it says, "Bob, whose uncle?" And there's a leg sticking out.
That's great. And so everyone's up to speed on what happened. The crew, when they were on the pirate space station of Tortuga, they got ambushed by this crew called the Space Makos. Because they're just all around dicks and wanted to start some shit with McMurphy. Well, it escalated all on the Space Makos side into a firefight in a hangar. And Big Mac decided to bring in the reinforcements and go get a, power loader forklift and just try to smash them all. Well, the problem was he had to run across the hangar, across the enemy fire line. And Big Mac, he's a lot of things. Big, yes. Fantastic cook, yes. Quick on his feet, no. And Big Mac got his leg blown off.
That and he skips cardio day.
Oh, wow. Hey, Big Mac looks like he's more of a, more of a muscle guy, less of a, breathing heavy and sweating a lot guy. All right. Jeremy, why don't you tell us about the kid?
I'm Mikey. I'm the pilot now. It's official. I'm also an amazing marksman. I shot a dude's dick off. I'm the best space pirate ever. Well, second best, because obviously Cap, he's the best. But, I'm about to shoot somebody out of an airlock. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Don't forget to say something cool when you do it.
Oh, God, I didn't think of anything cool to say.
You've been working on that.
Okay.
What do you got?
Hmm?
What's your
We've
something
been
cool
Something
working
you're
on
gonna
cool.
say?
it. I mean, we
No,
specifically
just say
said,
those words. Something cool, right?
Right.
That's what McMurphy said. Something cool.
Yes.
Good God.
I mean, if you're gonna say that, I guess I'll just get Collins to do it. At least, that's fine.
Fucking last session. Oh, I forgot about that, Dan. Thank you for reminding me. The crew had set up a perfect ambush on some other pirates that had snuck aboard their ship. They found this access tunnel they were in. Taggart and McMurphy went down to one side, Big Mac and Collins on the other side. And the plan was for Taggart and McMurphy to draw them down to set up an ambush. And Taggart just translated those orders very literally. McMurphy, you said something like, just make some noise, bust in there, say something stupid,
Yeah.
just get their attention.
Say something stupid.
And so Taggart throws the fucking door open, steps in like he's got every bit of business in the world being there, and just proclaims, what was that, Dan?
Something stupid.
Yeah. Luckily, the fight still went well. It was hilarious. All right. So we pick back up. You two, go ahead.
I'm suggesting Mikey, learn from my example. McMurphy already said what he needs to say. Something cool.
Something.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
if there's anyone that Mikey should not be learning from, it's from Taggart. Outside of shooting a gun, I really don't think there's anything Taggart has to offer you, Mikey.
Okay, gotcha. So aside from shooting, watch what he does. Do the opposite.
Yeah, and Chef Big Mac, you can get a lot of useful skills from him. Be careful around the cannibalism. That tends to be a bit of a, taboo topic out in the verse and everything like that. But Collins can teach you whatever. Collins can teach you. I know you don't like him. But
I mean,
there.
He's not the worst. It's just one of the worst.
I think we're
friendly
talking
statement.
right in front of this guy whose leg is like on the ground, and I'm just giving him these instructions.
This pep talk, yeah.
Yeah. But Big Mac told me like it's not cannibalism. He makes the stew out of long pork.
Right. See, it's long pig, and that's basically humans. Humans. That's what it is. It's humans. Now I don't really.
Lots of good protein in human.
Yeah. We gotta start talking with our comms off. Sometimes I keep forgetting that these things are open. But it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. He's got a big heart. That Big Mac. And I mean that literally. He's got a very big heart. I'm very worried about him. I don't. Did you see him try to cross that cargo bay? What was he thinking? Oh, goodness.
Oh. So, yeah. Back in we go. You've got two prisoners, we'll call them at this point. One has had a leg blown off. One has been blasted through the gut. Both of those injuries definitely ranked up on the lethal kind of thing. Severed leg, fatal in a shift. And then the blasted gut. I don't remember the exact end date on that. Oh my gosh, we rolled so many dice last time.
Did.
Anyway, it's, a short amount of time as well. It's like a day, maybe.
Yep.
So yeah, let's pick that back up because people are heading to the airlocks. There's what is it? A starboard and a port airlock. Y'all are heading to. Okay, so who's going to which one? What is everyone else doing? Yeah, just what's going on? Set the scene for me, please.
I think Mikey and McMurphy are heading to the starboard airlock with one of the guys. And Collins was taking the lead on the other one.
Yep.
Sure. Okay.
I don't know if Big Mac or Taggart wanted to come along. I think Taggart was going maybe with.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we got our party split.
Taggart's actually still standing in the other corridor.
Where'd everyone go?
Still in the cargo bay.
Stay. Sit. Paw.
The problem is he did it the wrong way, though.
I want the treats, though.
Taggart's just food motivated. That's the secret.
Hmm.
All right. So, McMurphy, Mikey, were you taking the guy with the hacked off leg or the gut shot?
Collins, do you have a preference?
I think you were going to take the gut shot. I was going to take the leg.
Okay.
That sounds good. Yeah, we don't really want to carry him. See if we get him to the walking. Yeah.
All right.
His bones, crinkly.
Yeah. So we'll cut to the scene with McMurphy, Mikey, and the dude who's had his intestines blown out over, a corridor wall. Yeah, you get him through. He doesn't struggle a lot. You can see maybe he's in shock. He's pale, sweating. It's not really a lot of blood that he's losing anymore, which makes you think he might be running a little low. Slowly deflating. It's perfect there, Taggart. But yeah, you get him to the airlock. He hasn't really said anything. You definitely are picking up the vibes that this dude is fully aware that this is in fact probably his death march. You get him to the airlock. What's happening?
All right, now Mikey. So he's in the airlock. Open comms. I want him to hear everything I'm saying. I want that guy in there. I don't want him to have any of his no helmet on. All right, Mikey, we're gonna do an old little bit. Okay, it's called Good Cop, Bad Cop. I'm gonna be good cop. Okay,
right.
So I'm gonna say things to this guy. I'm gonna make him think I'm his friend. And again, I want to make sure the guy in the airlock hears all of this.
He is
So I'm gonna say these things and make these promises and stuff like that. I'm gonna make sure the crazy kid ain't gonna torture. Because the truth is, Mikey, torture doesn't really reveal anything. It doesn't really give you any accurate information. It's kind of fun. That's really the only benefit to it sometimes. But really, whatever. So anyhow, I'm gonna say some things to him, and then you sweep in and you just go crazy. Make him think you're insane. Okay, make him think that you're gonna punch him out the airlock. Okay. Okay, here we go. Hey, buddy, how you doing in there? Hey.
He's watching the entire time as you're having this pep talk. He's very much coming across that this was an accidental comms mistake, that he's hearing all of this. And he kind of comes to with this bewildered look, like, I got nothing for you. It's what you bastards get for messing with us.
Hey, buddy, come on. No, this is all just a misunderstanding. Crazy things out there. Listen, I'm here to help. Okay, I'm here to make sure that you get home, you see your family, whatever it might be. We'll get you patched up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, like, basically, whatever you can tell us about why you're here, could go a long way. And and securing a little extra time with your loved ones. Ain't that right, Mikey?
No, he called you a bastard. You talking back to my paw? I will shove my fist in your gun wound, and I'll wiggle it all the hell around.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, show him your fist more. Show him your fist more.
I will fist you.
Yeah. Well, you might not want to say it. Like, no. Actually, that's fine. That's fine. No, go ahead, say that. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, I will fist you.
Listen, I know this is just some ploy. Come on, we don't need to do this dance. We don't need to play around like this. Just, I gotta. I'm gonna bleed out and I'm gonna die here, man. Come on, just. I'll tell you what. Why don't you give me some medical treatment? Let me see your doc.
Yeah.
And then
see my
maybe
dick.
we can talk.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm sorry about him. He's crazy. I mean, he killed a couple of guys the other day, and it's just gone to his head, and he just wants to keep killing. I don't know what's happening. He killed his parents and everything like that, and it kind of. Never mind. That's not the point. Listen, buddy. Listen. I hear you. I want to help you. I really, really want to help you, but. The thing is like, resources are limited. We only have so many medical supplies and such. And our doc, real hard ass, doesn't like us wasting medical resources on folks unless there's value to them, So, like, really, if you show us what your value is by giving us some info, then, I can probably talk the doc into it. What I'm saying? Ain't that right, Mikey? Ain't that right?
If you half-ass it, if you fuck with us, we will heal you, and we're gonna let Big Mac chop your legs off, and he'll make you eat them. You will eat your own legs, motherfucker.
Yeah. That's good. That's
that
good. Motherfucker at the end.
That's good. So this is definitely. I'm trying to imagine all of the emotions this guy is going through, because it's a very scary situation. Because McMurphy, you've definitely probably got a bit of a reputation, whereas you've got this fucking kid. Like, I'm gonna fucking fist you and stick my hand in your gun wound and wiggle it around. But then there's also the fact that he heard the conversation. Oh God, he's just very confused and lightheaded and woozy. How are we gonna do that? He is going to come across very much. He's gonna put his hand kind of like trying to obscure his mouth a little bit. Just trying to keep it so you can see it, McMurphy.
Sure.
And he's trying to mouth something along the words. He's woozy, so he's kind of whispering it. It's still coming through the comm. So, Mikey, you could hear this as well. It's like, if I play along with the kid, will you get me to the doc?
Oh, sure, of course. Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely the way to play this. It's definitely the way to play this. Yeah, he's kid's he's crazy, that kid,
Oh my God, you can see it in his eyes.
Yeah, right.
He's
Look at it.
basically feral. Dear Lord.
I took a
That's how we
K-bar
found
off
him.
a pirate. Look at this.
Oh God, that's terrifying.
Oh, props are always good. That's good.
Oh, kid, just
Recognizing me?
Just don't stick your hand in my gun wound and wiggle it around. It'll kill me probably.
Are you fucking patronizing me? I will fucking shoot you out that airlock, motherfucker.
No, I wasn't. Okay.
Which button do I press?
I don't know what you guys want me to say.
Hey.
I know
okay.
which button. Please,
Mikey,
sir, which button do I
all-
press?
Mikey, deep breath here. Okay, now listen, guy. I'm gonna assume that's your name, and your parents were weird and they called you guy. Now listen.
Okay.
No, I don't want to know you really. So, here's the thing. You tell me something that's gonna be useful to us, about this whole situation, what you were doing, where you were leading us, what kind of strength there, all that kind of stuff. You do all that, and I guarantee you, we will open this airlock door and get you some medical attention. Promise. Swear.
Is this on open comms?
That's
It's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you would be able to hear it. I don't think he would be able to hear you, but you can.
Yeah, because you all got
You
your
can hear me.
Yeah, your earpieces. Yeah.
Hey, Captain, we're missing exactly 18 pounds worth of food. Tell him I'm going to take 18 pounds of his flesh to make up for what he ate.
One sec, guy. And our chef, he's gonna make something special for you. That's what he just said. You tell us everything you need to know. We're gonna open that airlock door. We're gonna get you some medical treatment. We're gonna take care of you. And then the chef's gonna make you something nice to eat. How about that? Okay? We're gonna be pals. Right, Mikey? We're gonna be pals with this guy, right?
If you don't talk straight with the cap, I will shit in your meal.
Okay. That's
Okay.
intense. Yeah.
I just,
Fuck, you guys are goddamn crazy as shit. Fine. We were taking you. We were gonna ambush you. We were on the station. Shit went sideways, and we know the captain. He's gonna have a bounty on you, so we got on your ship. Once you all went to sleep, got into contact. We were leading you to an ambush.
Gotcha. Who else knows about this bounty and all that kind of stuff?
I don't even know. I'm just saying we imagine that the captain's going to put a bounty on you.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, we were on shore leave on Tortuga.
Okay.
Yeah, we couldn't make the last outing.
I see. And where was this ambush at?
It was so we plugged it into the nav computer already, but it's actually not where you're going. It's like halfway there.
Yeah.
So that way, if you
that's
saw
clever.
it, yeah, you would think that you still had time to get ready, but then it'd show up.
That's really clever of you. That's really clever. Okay. All right. And how? What can we expect to find at this ambush?
Oh, you're gonna have to deal with Grandy.
Grandy.
Yeah, he's
Do I
the
know who
captain.
Grandy is?
You would know him. Yeah, he's the captain of the Galactic Hammerheads. Nasty reputation, far more than his cousin Gronald of the Space Makos. He's got actually a couple of ships working for him, but he runs his own ship, the Galactic Hammerhead. His ship is very, renowned as being kitted out. Guns all over the goddamn place. Definitely one hell of a fight.
Man, you've been real helpful. You've been real helpful. 1 second.
And I'm gonna pretend to turn like the intercom off, but I'm not. I'm really not.
Okay.
And I'm gonna turn to Mikey.
I'm like, all right, we got basically all we really need out of this guy. He's not really gonna give us anything else. He doesn't seem very bright. So what I'm gonna do in a sec is I'm gonna, talk to him some more, make it seem like I'm about to open the airlock door, let him back inside. But then you're gonna say something really clever, and then you're gonna hit the other airlock door, and he's gonna go out to space. Okay? You got this? There's gotta be something clever now.
As
Man, I
you're-
used up all my stuff. I gotta think of something.
Okay,
I did the fisting and the shitting, and I
Whatever you
gotta
feel.
think of something. Okay.
Whatever you feel, whatever you feel.
Whatever I feel.
So,
Okay.
of course, him hearing this, oh shit, for the team, good God, that is what? 2 advantages and 6 points of stress. So that puts you guys up at 8 advantages and 11 stress removal.
stress heals. Yeah.
So of course he's hearing all of this because you kept the comms on. So he is immediately going to start banging on the door, yelling for you. Listen. God damn it. Don't space me, and I'll tell you who on your crew sold you out.
Guy, I hear what you're saying. Listen, you've been a real big help, okay? You've been a real big help. And you know what? Because you've been such a big help.
No, don't do it. I know what you're doing. Trust me.
If you got anything else to say, now's the time to do it.
Someone on your ship let us in.
Oh shit, he's got a good point. We should listen to him. Okay, one chance, you piece of shit. If I don't believe you, tell me right now.
I tell you once I'm getting worked on by the dock. Oh shit.
That a boy, Mikey.
And just, I'll tell you as I'm getting worked on by the whoosh. And you just see him go tumbling through space.
I couldn't think of anything cool, but I thought maybe I would just for a second let him think that I actually gave a shit what he had to say.
Right.
And then just cut him off. Is that okay?
No, that was great. That was perfect. That was just absolutely what the look on his face was just.
Oh my God, Cap, that was like, I feel taller now.
I'm really proud of you, Mitty. I'm really proud. You did such a good job. I could not have done that better myself. You're always gonna remember your first spacing. The waist. Yeah, you always go. Oh, that's a good point. You're always gonna remember your first spacing. This is good.
It was really special.
Yeah, really this is a shame. We're probably gonna have to kill half the people on the crew because someone's turned on us. But we'll deal with that tomorrow.
I'm not Taggart, but you say go, I go.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
All right.
And I'll comms over to Collins, fill him in on what we learned. That kind of thing.
Yeah. Specifically, are you including him in on that? The dude was saying someone on the crew.
I will close comms down so that it only goes to Collins.
Okay.
And I will let Collins know this.
Okay.
And I'll just say the usual. I don't know if he's just playing mind games or if it's real. We'll deal with that tomorrow. But maybe that's an angle. Figure out something with the one you got.
Yeah, right. Sure. I'll see if this guy knows anything more.
Yeah. So Big Mac, Taggart, Collins, are you dragging this guy, helping him hop, carrying him?
Let's, Taggart, you want to give me a hand? We'll get him into the airlock.
I assume I'm probably just holding him out in front of me.
What's your strength there, Taggart?
Let me double check it. It's 5.
Yeah, that's not a problem. You're strong as shit. Yeah, Taggart's just got him by the back of his jacket, just kind of holding him there as he's on that cusp where he's kind of like in and out of consciousness.
On the left is the med bay. On the right is where we sleep. And look at that. We've made it to the airlock.
You know what?
Giving him the tour.
For Taggart, that's actually fairly intimidating. That's good. Yeah, you all toss him in the airlock. Like I said, he's coming and going a little bit.
I'm gonna get in the airlock with him and close the door to the ship behind me.
Oh, okay. It's brave, sure.
Yeah. And I pull up my flask.
Yeah.
Like, all right, hey buddy, and just kind of slapping him awake a little bit. Hey.
He kind of comes
You're
to,
with me. You got a name? And I offer him a drink from the flask.
Yeah, he'll take the drink. His name is Sean.
All right, Sean. So here's how this is going to go. I'm going to ask you some questions, real nice like. All right? And as long as you're honest with me, there's maybe a chance I can make it so that maybe you'll live to see another day. Otherwise, as I think you're full of shit, well, bad stuff will happen. We'll get into that if it comes to that. But let's try being civil-like. All right?
He gives you a nod. He's a lot out of it.
Yeah.
There are like glass walls into the airlock so you can see what's happening.
Oh, yeah. You can see them. There's windows looking into it so you can see them.
I'll open the comm so they can hear what's going on in here.
Mac is gonna slam this list of all the food that's missing from his stores on the wall, and then just do the.
Nice. Yeah, the dude kind of looks over at Big Mac, kind of like, oh shit, kind of looked. But yeah, you got the comms are flipped on, so right now you all can say.
He's gonna eat your leg a little bit later, and probably me too, because that's just kind of how he cooks. You get used to it.
I can't say shit.
So
I've definitely eaten people before.
Yeah. Why on our ship?
Oh yeah. It's because you bastards killed Gronald's.
You know he was dirty, right? Working for the marshals.
The fuck? No.
Yeah. Captain found all kind of evidence on his ship.
Nah, listen. Ronald is Grandy's baby cousin, or was. And he would never do that to.
Right. The same guy you want to charge us 400,000 credits for staying at Tortuga? I don't think so. Oh. That guy was looking for any quick cash he could make because he sucked at being a pirate.
Yeah, I won't argue with that. I had to help out on his crew a little bit before.
Yeah. So you thought you'd sneak on our ship and do what?
Well, we're gonna sneak on, fuck your shit up, and wait for the Galactic Hammerhead to show up.
And about how far away are they?
Listen, man. I ain't no snitch. I've told you more than I should. There ain't much I can help you. Tell you what, Collins, I do want you to give me a test here. As you're kind of watching with this guy, talking to him up close, give me an observation test.
Sure thing.
Yeah, you pull a success. As you're kind of talking to him, he's trying to be kind of, through his kind of like blood loss kind of fog, trying to kind of play it off like his eyes are just wandering here and there, kind of trying to keep from... He's scanning the room, like he's trying to look for something. And you kind of, as you're watching him do this, you see him kind of rest on the controls on the interior of the airlock here. Yeah, so that's where his eyes kind of rest on it. Yeah. Those controls would do exactly what you would imagine they would do. So
yeah. So you're thinking you'll take the easy way out, is that it? And I'll point at it. Now, there's a couple questions with that, whether you could get to that before I draw my gun and blow your brains out, or do something else awful to you. Or maybe, even better yet, you're still alive afterwards. I got plans. But we can come to that.
He catch him off guard a little bit. He's not expecting that. He kind of looks down at the bloody stump of his leg.
I could give you a matching one.
One's enough.
So,
what do you want?
Just a rough idea. You know, what was the end plan on this? Where, like, do you know where this ambush or whatever is going to happen?
Yeah. So, well, it's probably a couple days out by this point. There's going to be a galaxy you're all going to be passing through. Not inhabited. Big asteroid belt floating in it. Captain's going to be waiting in there. All that EMF from the belt's going to keep you from being able to pick him up. As soon as you get in range, he's taking you out.
Interesting. And that's if we go to this location, yeah?
Yeah.
Got it. And that was where you had our ship headed to, correct?
Nah, we set the end destination way the hell past that.
Okay. It's good to know. It's good information. So I got a question for you, Sean. Well, how I don't know. What's kind of your rank in and his crew.
Just crewman.
How valuable are you to him?
How valuable is... He kind of looks at the window, eyes between Big Mac and Taggart. How valuable is that one to your captain? Nodding at Taggart.
Moderately.
Well, I'll say moderately then.
All right. Well, that's good news. That's good news, Sean, because that means maybe I can convince the captain to not space you. Maybe we'll keep you alive in a cryotube, and we can ransom you back after we, skip this. Or we can just go in and kill your boss either way, and, I don't know, turn you over to some authorities for being stowaways, or a stowaway. I don't think there's two of you anymore.
I'll tell you what. You can't get me back to the captain. He'll pay you. He'll kill me. I'll tell you what. You let me go somewhere, you'll never see me again. I ain't got shit I can offer you.
I'll talk it over with Captain. Hey, did you do anything stupid and illegal that maybe has a bounty on your head?
I mean, probably.
All right. We're always in the mood for a profit. I'll have a little chat with the captain. You just stay right here.
All right.
And I'll get up and head over to the inner airlock door and step back in.
Now, it's as you're trying to step up, or you're stepping up and heading towards it, he is in fact going to try and leap at that control panel, trying to slap it to bust the door open. Now, as a broken character, he technically cannot survive anything, but that's just not fun if he's going to try this. So I'm going to have you give me a mobility test, or any really test. How do you want to play this? And seeing as he's broken, I'll give you 2 bonus die on this.
I've got quick draw, so I'm going to just quick draw my pistol from my holster and shoot him.
Sure.
Shooting him to death, though, or are you shooting him to hobble him?
Shooting him to death. I don't care.
Okay.
Oh.
Now, there was that question that the captain asked you about. Just a reminder so you don't forget it.
That is true. I could try to shoot him to wound.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
You roll it out, and if you get some damage on him, we're going to roll critical injury. So that way there's a chance. Yeah. He's already broken. I'm just making sure you hit. So, let's get us a critical injury. And if it's a lethal critical injury, it's a lethal shot.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. He leaps up.
He's just further paralyzed.
You spin, you shoot. Your bolt, your gun there, catches him right through, kind of like the side of the neck almost. It's the injury itself. It's cracked spine on its own isn't lethal, but we're escalating this some. Sure. And just blows out the back of this guy's neck. You can see little bits of bone as he just drops. You can see his eyes are moving. He is not breathing. It looks like you've completely severed that spinal cord. He's not dead, but same with the person asphyxiating, drowning, whatever. He's already lost a lot of blood. You know that every single second is highly precious right now if you want to try and keep this guy alive.
All right. Shit. Gotta still ask him about the damn mole. God. I'll try to I can try to do some medical.
So here's the options I'll give you. As Taggart pointed out on his tour, you are right kind of close to the medical bay. So you can definitely try and give me a medical test. This is going to be hard. I am going to need at least 2 successes on this.
Yeah.
Or you can give me a mobility test to see if you can race him down there fast enough. And I'm still going to call for 2 successes.
Let's see. I'll go for mobility. I have a better chance at that.
Sure.
And I got a facehugger, so I can't push.
Yeah, that's a fail right there, man.
Yep.
Did get a success too.
He did pull a success.
Just not enough.
As you scoop him up, you're moving, you're running. He's bleeding still. You get about quarter of the way there. You're a few feet outside the airlock. Big Mac, Taggart, you see him trying to run, but Colin slips. Drops this dude hard on the ground. You can see his lips and his fingers are going blue. If one of you want to try to get him to medbay, we're going to keep stepping this up. I want 3 successes on mobility.
Oh, that's right. We have some banked goodies.
There are banked advantages.
Yep.
Captain can distribute those. You can use up to 3 banked advantages on a roll.
Can we team up? If like somebody takes the bottom, somebody takes the top half, and we carry them that way.
I would allow that, yeah. Working together, whoever makes the roll gets 1 bonus die.
You have mobility?
Big Mac?
I do not.
I mean,
Taggart.
that's
I've
really
got
cold
4
asking.
points of agility.
Same here.
Who's missing a leg, and you're asking if he's got mobility? Come on, Dad.
He might have a
He's
little
got a fancy
rascal,
leg
you
now.
know.
All right, Taggart,
He's
you
got
and
a
me
flame
agree.
job, but
All right, I'll
red
roll
does
it.
not make you go faster.
I didn't add any of the bonuses.
Well, you get 1 bonus for Big Mac helping you. So roll another d6. Do you want to push that?
Sure. I'm just going to do another roll and stick the bonus on it so we
Sure.
can be lazy.
Sure. I'm
It's not
going to
gonna-
go ahead of them to open doors
Oh,
and
dang
stuff.
it didn't add the bonus. Oh, so close.
So close. You are 1 short.
You want to re-roll? Captain will get on the comms. What are y'all doing? Why are you getting my halls dirty? Come on, be careful.
So, yeah. I'll tell you
I'll
what.
give out one of them.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Give me a reroll.
Take your reroll. 5 dice altogether. Big Mac, are you, and I know you're helping. Collins, are you helping as well?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
All right. So,
Okay.
Taggart,
Should I
take
spend
2.
any bonuses?
Yes.
Got some bonuses. Do you want to spend some? You can spend 1 more bonus on this if the captain approves it.
Go ahead. Jeez, you're busting my balls here, Taggart.
Pretty much.
You want
God.
to push that.
Yeah, of course. There
No.
we go.
You all kill the guy. He dies in your arms.
It showed a whole bunch of successes on mine.
It was fooling you.
Yeah.
That's so frustrating.
Yeah.
I was really excited. I had a whole bunch of star dice on my screen.
Oh, yeah. It didn't show. I don't know, man.
Yeah, according to this, you only got like 1.
Oh, that's irritating.
Yeah.
I was really excited based on the dice I saw on the screen. Oh, well.
Okay. Yeah. He dies right as you go barreling into the med bay, and Doc's standing there.
I assume I just squish him,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. Carrying his neck at a very odd angle.
Oh,
In the
head came
chokehold
off.
as you carry
That's the
him.
problem.
Mm-hmm.
So I can get like my arm around his neck, all bastard.
So, what do you want me to do? Doc comes up. This is fucking deader than shit.
Yeah.
This ain't my
I guess I'll
territory
take it.
anymore. This is Big Mac's territory.
That it
Take him
is.
to the kitchen.
Okay, we're not cannibals. I just want to establish this. We're not actual cannibals.
I just thought it was
Bad
a
for
group
us.
joke that we were all in to kind of set up a fearsome reputation against those that we encounter.
I don't know. That stew he made the last week, it tasted kind of Jeffy. So-
Listen,
No. That was pure synthetic, man. I'd never cook real, man.
Is that why it was? You told me it was clam chowder.
As the doctor,
well, I mean, the
ship,
stuff they call blood is kind of chowder-like.
On at least a monthly basis, I run any meat products that Big Mac cooks through the sequencer. And so far, a very low percentage of those has come back as human flesh. And the one that did was kind of iffy on the results. Maybe
that was me. I mean, I cut my hand, I bled all over everything.
Yeah, you might have.
How low is a low percentage?
Do you really want that answer?
I really do. I really want to know.
It was trace amounts, like, altogether for that monthly testing. It was like maybe 0.5, 0.6%. Like I said, it very well could have been like he said, he just accidentally bled in the pot, which that's got its own issues. I did check the temperature though, and it was up to the right temperature range. So, only accidental cannibalism and just a little bit.
Next time we come back from Tortuga, I'm going to bring you a taco. I want you to analyze it, Doc.
Yeah, sure thing.
Trust me.
We're just going to eat vegetables and fruits from now on. I think that's what it is.
It's safe. It's better
it's
for your cholesterol.
Get rid of the scurvy and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Get a little lime or orange or lemon tree or whatever it is.
I'm sorry, Captain. I didn't get as much information out of him as I would have liked.
None.
That's fine.
Great job.
Okay. The kid did a really good job. I
heard.
Oh yeah, he was good. He was real good. He's a stronger right arm, that one. That's what he is.
They'll call me Mr. Fister.
So anyway, you got us. We already turned the ship, right? Right, Mikey? You already got us a different course, Y turns, etc.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, last session, one of the things that Mikey did is when he discovered the incorrect course, didn't you correct it, Mikey?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, we're heading back. We're going to a new job. We got to clean. Can someone clean the freaking blood? Why did you drag him? His blood stains all tagged. Why are the blood stains?
Trying to save him because
only half of it's my fault.
You hear Crispy shuffling down the hallway with a bucket and a mop. I got it, Captain.
I don't think. Did we wake him up from?
Oh, I don't think you did. Nah, he's asleep.
Oh, he's the mole. There we go.
Yeah, I guess technically the doc would have been asleep, but
Oh, they're the mole too.
I don't remember
This
anyone
game is
waking
fun.
Taggart up.
I got
We did.
I'm setting you up.
I'd
Dan.
shoot him, but he'd probably shoot me back and kill me because he's a Marine. So I ain't that stupid.
No, anyway, that was my mistake. Yeah, if you wanted to, you could totally wake up Crispy to go. I'll say Doc waking up was probably just protocol. When other people started waking up, it wakes up the medical professional automatically. So, you're back on course.
That was great.
Captain seemed to have a problem. I mean, that guy was intimating that we had a crew member give us up.
I mean, he would have said anything. Yeah, he was saying anything. He was getting ready. We were playing a little joke on him, a little too. That's the only thing that he could have said. That would have get us to pause anyway. Yeah,
I mean, it's a little known fact that torture doesn't actually get you anything. People will just say anything.
That's true. That's really, man, this kid's smart.
So smart.
He must read or something. I like it.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, nah. Come on, we're all close here. And
besides,
Crispy's too old.
They've been traveling for. We've been traveling for 2 weeks. They weren't using cryosleep. They would have been having NND or NDD.
As John
Start getting the twitches.
reminds Chuck of a mechanic that he was not knowledgeable on.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I don't think anyone. Let's not go starting that kind of nonsense. No one's the mole. Absolutely crazy. And no. We'll be fine. Let's not start that. And yeah, I mean, we'll do a standard operating procedure. We'll complete the job. We'll space all of the. It's just the 5 of us, right?
Yeah, just the 5 of you here. Yeah.
We'll go complete the job. Once we're done, we'll space the subordinate crew, head back to Tortuga, make our profit, re-up with some new crew. Simple, easy, standard up.
Easy. Hey there, Jebel212. Thanks for that follow. All right, so back on task.
Yeah, although I was gonna pull Big Mac aside and see if he wanted to work on. I had an idea while I was in cryo about something we could do because we grabbed some of those sentry guns.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
Something to think about. What if? I don't know that we got all the parts right now, but what if we made like a mobile unit that we could stick that sentry gun on and then have it remote controlled, like they do with the ships that you can fly in.
No, like weld one of those things onto one of our Roombas and
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It more or less, and then we could give it to the kid, and then the kid doesn't get shot at. He can just run around and he'll shoot things, and he'll have a great time. It'll be fun. The other idea is that we should armor up the power loader and stick one on top of there. And then we got a tank. Better yet.
Oh, I like that one. If
we take a cargo container and armor plate it, we cut some holes in it for shooting slots, and then armor up the loader, and then we have it carry that, and then we got a tank.
Yeah, I think you lost me on that one. That was just a tank too far. But I think I'm going to start with that power loader. I like the idea. Maybe mount one on each shoulder, I mean, you could blow your head off if they kind of both go this way, and kind of.
Don't forget your IFF watch.
Yeah. I'll make sure to put like a bolt or something in there so they can't actually shoot at each other. Yeah. That's what I'll do.
Okay, so for the rest of this chunk of this journey, Big Mac, if that's something you want to work on, I would just call for some heavy machinery. Collins, if you're helping him out, you can give him an assist die on this.
Mm-hmm. So do we still have all of our stress, or no?
Can we heal?
Yeah, you could take the night and rest up. I would imagine that you would probably want to do that, so that's fine.
Does that zero out your stress, or does it just remove
zeros
stress?
Out your stress? Yeah.
Okay.
And Collins,
a success.
Did you roll that with the bonus from Collins?
No.
Give me another D6 roll.
Oh, look at that. 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. Yeah, that's enough. With the 1 success, you would get it mounted. With the 2 successes, you successfully built in a safety stop. So you can't accidentally cut your head off with a machine gun.
Yes, well.
All right. So you're back on task. So at this point in piloting, it's fairly well automated until you get closer. So Mikey, McMurphy, Taggart, you all doing anything in the meantime, or?
How far are we away from our destination?
We're gonna call it like maybe a week.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, why don't all y'all go ahead, get back in cryo, get your rest, etc., etc. I'm Cap. I'll bite the bullet. I'll stay awake. I'll keep an eye out. Everything will be fine. Everyone get a rest. We'll wake up, and we'll be rich. We'll find a destiny, do this job, and get the hell out of here.
Sure.
You sure, Captain?
Oh, yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Right.
Listen, I'm already crazy. I got the paperwork to prove it. So, a little bit extra, crazy ain't gonna kill anybody.
Careful, don't make you sane, Captain.
Oh, man, I didn't even think about that. Nah, that couldn't possibly happen.
Sure. All right, the rest of you sleep up. Now, Captain, during this week, you're running things. I mean, most things are fully automated, just making sure systems are working right, checking navigation every now and then. I'd like you to go ahead and give me a Comtech.
Okay. Comtech, huh? I'll push it.
Sure.
I'll push it. 2 successes.
Yeah. So, first day, completely uneventful. Maybe a little bit of cleaning, catching up on your logs, whatever you use to spend the time.
McMurphy's used to being alone. He spent a lot of time alone in that institution.
Yeah. Kind of second day on your rounds, you're, checking things, making sure you're clear, nothing's coming up. Every now and then, on the back tail of the long-range sensors, you pick up a little blip. You move maybe focus the sensors in a little bit tighter in that area, maybe move some visual over there. Of course, doing visual in space can be very difficult, very hard to get a real judge. Nothing's really coming up. By the third day, that thing that you see every now and then, this blip, this little touch of something just flirting with the very back edge of your sensors, it's becoming more and more frequent. You're spending more and more time in the bridge, kind of tracking it, watching it. And finally, we'll call it by the fourth day here. When you kind of get up, whatever time of day or shift you would get up to check this, you can see it's there. Long range sensors following, very clearly following. You can catch, it's not a perfect line. It's not like, a hard set course like you would expect for a ship or something that's just straight line to you. You can see it kind of drift a little bit this way, maybe move in a little faster, drift a little slowly off that way. It's still at the point where visual confirmation's not quite possible, but you're picking something up. And something that is, it's not a sensor ghost or anything. You feel confident something's back there.
Okay. Where are we in terms of space? Is it open space? Do we got anything nearby? We got any, heavenly bodies, asteroid fields, that sort of thing?
Go ahead and give me an observation test here.
2 successes.
2 successes. Name 2 items in the area that you find. Whether you want the asteroid field, small planetoid, whatever you want.
Yeah, I think there's going to be probably a small planetoid and maybe an even smaller moon.
Sure,
kind of associated with it.
Yeah, just one of those small rogue planets that broke out, and an even smaller moon kind of circling around it.
A giant shrubbery that we can hide behind.
Huge shrubbery.
Pass by.
Yeah. Okay. So you see that, you pick it up. What's your next course of action?
I would like to see if I could maneuver the ship into, in between these two objects. Try to use the various signals to kind of run interference so they can't find us. Hide. I'm gonna play the hide and seek. And yeah. And I'll probably try to get remotely the med. What's it called? The cryo bay, waking up Collins.
Okay, yeah, not a problem on that. You flip a few switches, Collins, you start coming out of it. Captain, I want you to give me a piloting test.
Baby, Mikey's gonna be so proud of me when I screw it up. Pushing. You know what? I'm the captain. I'm gonna use a reroll.
Go for it, man. Go for it.
No one saw this happening. You ain't awake yet. Shut up. There we go. 3 successes.
Much better. Yeah.
Nice.
It's not a problem. It's a, small planetoid. Kind of from the way it's almost picking up, kind of weird on your sensors. You're guessing it's one of those ones where the core is completely cooled off. Solid metal at this point, so it can fuck with sensors, but that also means that it's a really great place to hide. So yeah, you move into this thing's kind of far side, hiding in like the shadows of it. It's atmosphere free, so you can get down and as close as you want with those 3 successes. You can even land it if you wanted to without any trouble. And it's kind of as you're moving through this maneuver, Collins, you're groggy. You got a little bit of that, cryo hangover as you stumble your way into the bridge.
Yeah, grabbing some hydration stuff and stumble to the bridge. What's going on, Captain?
Yeah, we got a tail. They've been kind of circling around, tickling our dicks the last couple of days, and I think they finally made themselves a little bit more. And they made an oopsie, got a little close. And I'll show them like the sensor records.
Yeah, not a problem. You get them caught up.
Trying to play a little hide and seek here, see if we can get them off our tail, maybe learn a little something too in the process.
Let me see if I can get the sensors going and get us kind of blanketed that way too.
Okay.
Yeah, get us some eyes, ears.
Sure. Comm tech. You do okay. Do you want to push that?
Sure.
Okay. I'll need you to go ahead and give me that stress roll. As definitely this planet, like I mentioned before, it's really it's making your job a lot more difficult. It's not impossible. You did pull a success, so you did get the results you wanted, but it was definitely a little more time consuming than what you were looking for. And yeah, you're throwing sensors out, scanning what you can, trying not to go too aggressive to give away your position. And yeah, you pick up a large something out there moving. It's you're not getting any of the standard readings that you would expect for a ship. So initially thoughts would be some kind of like stealth kind of ship, something scrambling sensors or throwing things off. It is occasionally you're picking up short bursts of communication, but it's all just entirely garbled. Like it's coming through, and it's not even like blast garbled. It's just high frequency, just
gibberish almost.
Well, not even gibberish. I don't want to give it that much structure. It's very bizarre.
Okay. Captain, should we rouse the rest of the crew just in case?
Yeah, I think so. We gotta get Taggart to get an eye on the weapons, make sure that everything's in order. Get the kid up here in case I need to be somewhere else. He can fly it. And some coffee would be good. I don't know what the hell I've been drinking the past couple of days. I don't think this is coffee. No, that's oil. That's oil. Oh, what do I been drinking? Oil.
At least it's not urine this time, sir.
That's true. And also, I haven't taken a shower in like 5 days.
Yeah.
And I reek. And I walk around in my boxer shorts and everything. And I've got fluffy slippers and everything. Like, so yeah, we might as well get Big Mac up too. Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you, I will start that from here, and why don't you go take a shower? Maybe get some...
I think I'm all right. I think I'm okay.
Get on a fresh jumpsuit. Make you feel all captain-y.
Yeah, okay, maybe. All right. Okay.
It's a good idea.
So yeah, Collins, you can remotely fire up. Who are you waking up?
Getting Taggart up, getting Mikey up. I'll get Big Mac up. I'm gonna wake everybody up because just in case.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
You never know when we might need a janitor, so I'll get Crispy up too.
Yeah, Crispy, you get the Doc up. Well, the Doc would, like I mentioned before, once someone else gets woken up, Doc gets woken up automatically. Big Mac, you were saying?
I'm saying Big Mac's floundering around on the outside of his cryo chamber going, 10 more minutes, and trying to find a snooze button.
Yeah. Yeah, Mikey, Taggart, as the two of you kind of pop out. Yeah, you can see Big Mac very much so trying to slide the door of the cryo chamber back closed. He's strong enough that you think he might overpower those hydraulics.
Do we say something or just let him go?
This is to you, Taggart.
He gives up after a bit when he figures out it gets cold. He's like, damn it.
It'll be fine.
There better be coffee ready. Someone's got coffee, right? We got coffee. We got coffee, right? Right.
You make coffee, I thought.
Over the cow. I'm like, that's your job, Big Mac. You got to make the coffee.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I was so involved in making some mecha this last little bit, was shooting things out of the shoulders. No, I forgot I'm a cook. Well, hell, what have you folks been eating for the last month?
And don't skimp on the lard in the coffee this time.
Wait, you were making
that paleo coffee.
Racing.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I like to add a little sugar into my paleo coffee, though, just to give it a little kick.
Yeah. So, eventually, the rest of the crew makes their way to the bridge. McMurphy, you eventually join back up in the bridge, freshened up.
Yeah, he's coming back fresh off the shower. He's got his mug out, which isn't motor oil. So he's very excited. He's got suspenders on, but no shirt underneath. You see, like, this old tattoo that says Karen and a heart, but there's like a crude X over top of it, right over his heart. And he's like, all right, boys, what do we got going on now?
Oh, I can't remember my character's name. What was his name, Jeff?
Karen was his wife's name.
Karen was his ex-wife.
Koenig.
Yeah,
that's right.
I'm like, does McMurphy and Koenig, do they share an ex-wife?
Who knows? I know.
So yeah, you all reconvene. Big Mac come in with a hot pot of coffee. Yeah, you're all on the bridge at this point, kind of loitering.
I'm gonna be trying to run the sensors and see if I can get any more information without giving us away.
Yeah. You're still watching those sensors as everyone else is kind of getting settled in. You're getting people updated on what's going on. And you're watching this thing. You're, like I said, the planet's really kind of fucking with your sensors. You can't get quite the clarity as what you're hoping for. Still no visual range on it. And also with the McMurphy did a pretty good job of the set where he put you guys. So there's not going to be probably any actual visual lineup until after this thing, whatever it is, kind of clears the planet. But you're watching, and all of a sudden, it's just, there is a blast coming through the sensors. Like, things go white hot coming through the sensors, and you can actually, as this happens, there's almost this reverberation through the hull. Just this very low, which is absolutely wild because that's not how space works. But who knows?
Who left their toy on vibrate?
Oh, God.
Taggart farted and is going to look very surprised.
But yeah, the sensors are hot and it's really hard. Like, it throws off your calibration. So you're picking up even less at this point. You could try to clean that up again if you want to.
Sure.
But yeah, you've all reconvened on the bridge. You got this. What's going on? Everyone just up to date enough.
So real quick, so when Big Mac gets back to the kitchen to get everybody's their first meal after cryo, he does a very specific check to see if anything's missing. He's gotten paranoid over stowaways last time.
No. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. This is actually going to be a good question for the captain. Was McMurphy eating during that time?
Yes, but only canned sardines.
Yeah, you see there are...
He found my canned sardines?
I mean, technically they're mine because it's on my ship, but no. It's the end of it.
Yeah, you definitely see the remains of the tins of sardines that the captain is known for getting into.
Yeah. And they're stacked up like Legos to make like this beautiful castle.
Nice.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Awesome.
I appreciate it.
But outside
I would
of
bring
the
up that just to make sure it was you. I'd bring it up in our meeting.
Sure, yeah. But yeah.
When you talk to him, you realize he hasn't brushed his teeth in the past week. And you're sure yourself because you can smell it on his breath.
Yeah.
You can see a little fishy tail stuck in between the teeth.
Right there. Oh, hey, Frank. How you doing?
The feels, because Big Mac makes a special effort to get the good tinned fish. He doesn't buy that cheap crap. That's the good stuff.
Yeah. Farm raised right on Europa. That's as fresh as you can get. But yeah, outside of that, Big Mac, everything is what you would expect. So and I'm not going to make you roll for this. You know your kitchen really well. Everything's on the up and up there. So, whatever this is, it's now almost on the opposite side of the planet that you're on. Here in probably the next 5-10 minutes, you should have visual range or visual on it.
All right. I guess we'll be looking for it.
Plans? Any changes? What's going on?
I'm thinking.
We got to power down. Guns shoot.
Get everything non-essential. Power it down. Get your suits, etc. We don't want to give off anything, even residuals. We don't know the sense of strength, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
We want to stay here. We want to stay hidden. But we don't want to be sitting ducks at the same time. So tag it, get down to the weapons, check them, make sure they're ready to go. Get in the seat, get yourself ready. Don't punch anything until I tell you. And like Collins, you're our eyes, our ears.
I'll get us dark.
Okay. All right. We got to figure out what we're seeing.
All right.
And Mac, get down in the engine room too, just in case.
Everyone's got their orders. You're in your battle stations. And that's when you see it. So, Collins, you're working on cleaning up the sensors a little bit here and there. It's not coming through, and it is definitely stronger than what it was before. And it's then that you finally get sight of this thing as it breaks past the horizon of the planet. This giant hulking monstrosity that you've all heard rumors of. This would be the first time you've ever laid eyes on it. None other than a goddamn space whale.
It's a goddamn space whale.
You've heard rumors that they actively hunt ships and whatever else might be out there. So everyone who would have eyes on this, so I think everyone but Big Mac in this situation would take a point of stress.
That's fair.
I'll lean over to Collins and Mikey and I'll be like, you don't think it's chasing us because I ate them sardines, do you?
I don't know. Maybe it was a smell.
Yep. Vegetarian. Yep, that's what we're doing from now on.
Yep, fruits and veggies all the time.
Smoothies.
Yeah.
Just all smoothies.
Watching as it's kind of almost like moving away a little bit from the planet, but then you can see it's kind of sucking back in. You're picking up kind of that it's using the gravity of this small planetoid to kind of move into a position to circle it, like a satellite stalking around it. If you all stay here, eventually it will get sight on you, at least from where you're at, the hiding spot that McMurphy picked out.
What if, if it's coming around, it's going to come to us regardless? And there's that, little moon. What if we position it to where, we put ourselves out there just in time for it to lunge at us, and then it bites the little moon instead?
It's an idea. Kevin, we are carrying a buttload of mines, too.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. Is it circling? Is it going around and around?
It's starting the act of circling this planet, and it's way out there. It's way past the orbit of this small moon. But this thing, it's easily at least as large as your ship, if not maybe just a hair larger. It's massive. But yeah, it just is now starting that orbit.
So one of these times is on the other side. We pop up, drop a few mines.
Yeah.
Okay. You can do that. Now, you have mines. Yes. Did you purchase or install the equipment to safely deploy mines?
I think we already had it.
Did you already have it?
Yeah.
It was standard.
We started with a railgun, a missile, and a mine there, I think.
Well, yeah, if you started with it, then you've got it.
I don't think we changed the ship's equipment at all, ironically.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise we could just put
20
Taggart and Big Mac back in the cargo bay and just have him booting mines off.
Just
nice.
Hey there, W Snacks. Thanks for that sub.
I assume you have to win a round of like Simon Says so to arm the mine, and I don't know about Tiger doing that.
So why don't we hop over here?
Simon Says red. What was that, sir?
Come on now. I'm going to move you all down here. We're going to use the space combat map to kind of sort this out. I'll tell you what else we're going to do. We're going to put some shapes. God.
Ooh, shapes.
Foundry would catch up with me, I could do this. Let's put some shapes out there.
God, we're all floating in space.
We each have a mine, and we're all attached by cables to the ship, and it's just Mikey flying the ship, and we're just going to hurl the mines as we go by.
You should totally show us how to do that. Like you first, buddy. Lead by example.
All right.
We do like a straw pull, and whoever gets the longest one gets the longest of the cords, and so they're furthest back.
So I'm still setting this up. So I don't know. Let me get the stream up to date on that. Why does it always do that? Can you all see the space combat map?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See a shark and us, a ship, a couple circles.
Yep.
And now listen, Taggart, I want you to listen to something very important to me. This is very, very important. This is the most important thing. You're going to be the one who's probably going to shoot this thing at some point. If the mines don't take it out, I need you to do something. Mm-hmm. Right as you fire, you got to say something. You got to say, "Smile, you son of a bitch." Okay?
All right, I got it.
Can you practice for me? Can you do it?
Smile, you son of a bitch.
There you go. You that you got it. You got
that. Like that.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Getting the stream back to see the thing because it's dumb. All right, so everyone's in battle stations. Jeff, were you about to say something?
No, it's all good. I was just trying to fill while you were working.
I appreciate that. So, some minor changes to space combat. I've been thinking about this in the little bit of time that I've been thinking about it. What I'm going to say is the default on space combat. Captains roll initiative, and then pretty much the captain checks out. I'm going to give the captain a fast action and a slow action. Captain, you have those actions to issue your commands like you normally would. Things you can do with that is pretty much anything you can do with those commands as usual. I will also allow you to break some rules. Diesel shot, we're not over yet. We still got about a half hour, including that if you give a command to like a second gunner, you can get 2 shots off in a round. You can also let someone, take another action. So if Mikey fucks up piloting, Mikey try that again. Just example. That wouldn't happen, of course.
Yeah, totally not gonna happen.
I'm trying not to call out the crew members that are going to roll badly by just, Don't
worry, we know who it is.
But yeah, you follow what I'm saying, right?
I got you. So I got a fast and a slow. I can do my normal thing to give boosts, or I could give like them a second, like a re-roll or
essentially,
instead, like okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah. Diesel Griffin, thanks for gifting that sub to Diesel Shot. That's very nice of you. All right, let's do this combat thing. So, Jeff, just roll me a d10.
Four.
You all pull a 4. And this thing pulls double 9, so I'm going to call that a 9 and an 8. But that will put you all in front of that. So, yeah, initiative and turns. First thing we're going to do is... Yeah, Captain, you want to declare anything, give out any orders before we...
All right, so I'll say to Mikey, Mikey, make sure to put us on the opposite side of the mines. Make sure the mines between us and it. It's got to go through the mines to get to us. Number one. Number two, Mac, get down to the gunner. We might need both barrels for this one.
And I gotta get the pig grease now.
If
get that pig grease.
Heard you correctly, you did give the order to wake everybody up. So Griff would be up to operate as your mechanic if need be. Crispy's up if you need something mopped. And then
Griff, get your traitorous ass down to the engine room. We know it was you.
Yeah.
I'm the worst captain.
He's very confused. Captain, all right.
I've been awake for 4 days, okay? Cut me some slack.
Yeah. So also setting the initial velocity of this. You all have a velocity of 0. You are not moving. The Space Whale does have a velocity of, we're going to put that at 3. And it will adjust from there as needed. So first things first is our sensor operations. So Collins, options here: target lock, go dark, or power up sensors. You already had your sensors up, if I remember correctly. You didn't say they went down or anything, or you were hiding.
No.
So yeah, if you want to do a lock, you can.
Sure.
So you're going to give me, this time it will, no, it's not opposed. Give me your CommTech test on this though. Yeah, pull a success. Successful target lock on that.
Yep.
Piloting actions. Mikey.
Yeah.
Aim at the big thing.
Okay. All right. Gonna get it set up just right.
Yeah. And of course, McMurphy, you're not bound by the initiative order, so feel free to hop in at any point if you need to use either your fast or your slow action. Yeah. You pull a success on this. So you are maneuvering to get to that moon. Did I understand that correctly?
Yeah, basically then just setting up to where like we'll strafe in a fashion to where like the mines will get dropped and we'll have to go through them to get to us.
Okay. Yeah, so you'll use one of your, because you got a speed of 2 here, one of your speed units to get into movement, to get things moving again. And the other one will shift you 1 range band, so we'll put you up a little closer to the moon, moving out from the planetoid, which should, maybe not this round, maybe the next round, will get you in its, orbital path of this shark. Whale. Thanks, Dan. You did that to me. Gunner actions. Gunners, you can take your shots if you want at this point. We got Taggart, Big Mac. McMurphy, did you give the command for each of them to get a shot, or are we still just going with one of them at this point?
Yeah, I sent one to Mac, so Mac can shoot away if he wants.
Cool. Yeah, so you both can take your shot.
This is just ranged combat?
It will be ranged combat.
You can, I think you can roll it off of the Bloody Buzzard sheet.
You should be able to, yeah.
Find that.
Yeah, so we have 3 different weapons. So we've got the railgun, we've got the missiles, and we got the mines. But the mines are only good in engaged range, so they're like, it has to be like right up on us. So everything else is short.
So I've got the railgun, or is that?
There's the railgun or the Lance ASAT missiles.
I was on the missiles last time. Yeah, I'll be on the missiles.
Okay. Yeah, you should be able to.
They're long range, so that's perfect.
Yeah. I think that if you click on one, you can select your character, and it should pull off of that. We'll see.
I click on one.
I'm sorry. Click on the bloody buzzard. Open that character sheet up.
Yep.
Click on inventory. Click on short lance missiles in the drop down. You would just pick Big Mac. This is a test roll I'm putting out there to see what dice it includes. That is a shitload of dice. Is that your normal ranged combat roll there, Big Mac?
I have a fair amount. Shoot,
I got 9 dice on there and 1 stress.
I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice is what it should be. For me.
Then you got.
I think the weapon adds some too.
But yeah, bonus from the gear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
Sure.
There we go.
Yeah, you can take your shot now. Hang on before you do, because we do have to deal with range on this, and this is going to be at the kind of extreme range at this point. So, Taggart and Big Mac, you can take your shots. You will take a -2 bonus on that.
Okay. So this does have a range of long. Does that make a difference?
That does make a difference. I would shift that down to -1.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
All right. Shit. 4 successes. That is going to be 6 damage altogether as your missiles go flying out. Armor doesn't eat any of this. As all of a sudden you hear this high-pitched squeal.
We got seafood on the menu.
All right, Taggart.
I assume we'll only shoot 1 gun each, so I guess I'll shoot the railgun 10.
Oh yeah. You won't be able to shoot the missiles. You're correct on that. So
yeah,
railgun.
And I take a -2.
What's the range on that railgun?
What is it? Short, I think.
Yeah, it will be a -2 on that.
What?
Full of success.
Why did I only have 3 dice?
I don't know. It said Big Mac rolled that.
I didn't pick Big Mac. I picked me. That's odd.
Yeah, because you should have 9 base damage on that.
Yeah, maybe I'll just roll. I'll just roll off of my sheet.
Sure.
For ranged combat and just add it, I guess.
Base damage is 5, so you are going to put 5 points on that, unless you want to push.
I'll push just the 1 roll.
Okay.
Make it simple.
All right. So you're going to get base damage of 6. You do need to roll stress. Keeping it together. You're doing good. As your first salvos on this thing, bite in hard. Let's see.
Needs to roll armor, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
I'm a helper.
It does eat up.
No, you're not. You're making me look bad.
All right.
You know why you missed, Taggart? You know why you missed?
I didn't miss. I just didn't do as much damage.
You know why you didn't do any damage to it?
Want to hear the
Well, it's not the killing shot yet.
You don't know that. You say it every time until it is.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Engineers don't have any actions on this turn.
I was saving it. The one where he explodes when I kill him.
So, you all, your movement picked up. Yeah, you're there. That's not a problem. First thing this is going to do is it is going to close in. Let's check how it's doing that. Yeah, it picks up those shots, uses some of its movement to radically alter course, and it starts closing in fast. This thing does have 2 actions in combat. Yeah, so you all hear this strange song come on. Very much, think whale kind of song, you know. We're, you know, ripping off wildlife here. Dan's rolling privately over there.
I'm trying to see what's going on with the character selector from the...
But I did a really shitty job of rolling my attack. Because with the 8 base dice I had on that, I did not pull a single success. So because of that, everyone takes a point of stress as you hear this song coming over the sensors. You can hear it kind of reverberating through the whole of the ship. And then we're back to the buzzard. So we start off, Captain. Anything you want to declare? Anything you want to throw out on this?
So in terms of just sort of general stuff like steady. I mean, oh geez. Like it just moved. How close? It just moved like one range increment closer to us that time?
It moved 2.
Okay. All right. Okay. He'll just, I think what I'll probably do is I'll just steady as she goes. Everything we doing. You guys got it. Keep us steady.
Okay.
And tag it. Damn it. Remember the order. And if I can, I mean, so can I use my command ability?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Can I use just one on each of the gunners? Just like
sure. Why not? Yeah.
I think that's probably the best use in this case. So that's essentially command on both. So we'll do the first one because Taggart just doesn't listen. I'll do it on Taggart. Taggart, you take a +2.
All right.
And the second one on an old Mac. Mac, take 1.
And you got to roll.
And I'll roll some stress.
Maybe that
it looks like I cannot.
Catching up with you.
Yeah,
I cannot roll as myself from the bloody buzzard for some reason. So
yeah. All right. Yeah, you lock up. Definitely.
Shit. Too much butter out.
Out of nowhere,
Oh, God.
Crispy runs in and opens up his jar of pills, and he just stuffs a couple of them under your tongue. Tastes horrible. Don't actually know if they do anything. This is just for flavor.
He's actually just LSD.
Oh, okay.
All right, our sensor phase. Collins, you trying to get us a target lock?
Sure. Yeah, I'll do that.
Give me that Comtech. You fucked up.
I did.
It's gonna be that kind of round.
I'm keeping it together though. I'm good.
Yeah, you fucked up real good.
I did.
All right, this is gonna make this a very special round. I'll tell you what.
School special.
Collins has lost your targeting lock. So, God, how do I want to do this? Because Collins fucking that up means that potentially down the line, Taggart and Big Mac lose the ability to do anything, which also means what the captain didn't come through, and I really don't like that.
It's not my fault because it was the whale song messed with the sensors. It's not my fault.
Yeah, just means we got to take manual control of it. That's all. Give us a mod.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to spend
turned off your targeting array.
One of your advantages. I'm going to make you re-roll that, Collins.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot.
I was gonna do it, but I'm frozen. So
yeah,
I don't know. Someone had to request it or something.
Yeah. All right. You maintain your targeting lock. No bonuses for this as well.
You're just giving them the thumbs up.
Yeah. The combat system in this.
Motor oil. Those are Mentos.
Why is it making the equipment hot? It shouldn't do that.
All right. Piloting phase. Mikey, what do you got going?
I'm just second first, same as the first. Gonna got this. I got this. Gotta look better than Collins. Oh God, everybody's rolling stress tonight.
3 successes with some stress.
Gotta look good. Gotta look good.
So you pick up a nervous twitch. Everyone on the bridge, all of you, take a point of stress from this.
I'll do a bear roll.
Also, secondary on this. Oh, also everyone would have taken a point of stress from when the captain froze as well.
Nice.
Everyone, or just on the bridge?
Everyone, all of you, because you're all on the bridge. That's where the gunning controls are. So says Chuck.
Nice.
Okay. So add 2.
Yeah. So, Mikey, what are you doing? You got 3 successes. You can do some stuff.
Oh, basically, like, you know, and in Mikey's mind, our whole idea is like we're trying to get close enough. Like, I want to lure it to come close to the moon.
Sure.
Like maybe, you know, and then, you know, so the mines, we want it coming at us. We won't put the mines between us and it. But I want to kind of like tempt it to come at us, and then, you know.
I like it. So, Mikey, you start closing in tighter on this moon. You're throwing out some additional flashes on the engines, trying to give it something solid to see and lock onto. You've now moved at a spot where you're poking out, running out of space.
Turtle heading it.
You're turtle heading the backside of this moon.
Yep.
Oh, we're running out of space. We're in space.
There are some questions that are better left unanswered.
So you'll still have some line of sight on this thing. But you're going to be pulling this thing in really close to the moon, and to follow you back around, it's going to probably have to hug really close to the path that you're going on. So when you go to move away from this, you feel like you've gotten yourself set up for a very good chance to laying out those mines, and it'll come right through them. All right, gunners. What do you got?
You want to go first, Bert?
Sure.
Do you almost forget? Yep, the bonuses.
So is it a 1 + 1 bonus?
+2 for you, +1 for Dan. I think it was.
Yeah.
The order I did.
+2. Is there still a -1 range modifier or no?
No, you don't. You're in range now. You're fine with that.
Yep, I'm at a -1.
Yeah. All right, that's nice. That is going to be 4 damage. And it's going to take 3. All right, Taggart.
Since I can't roll from the sheet, I'm just going to roll from mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't.
What?
Nope, just go ahead.
Smiley, you son of a bitch.
And you rolled privately.
Oh, god damn it.
Right click on that thing. Reveal it to everyone.
Yeah. I was messing around with the other thing there. I forgot to turn it back.
That's not bad, though. So the base damage on
I'm going to go ahead and push it, too.
That'd be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points of damage. You do need to roll me stress. He's going to take all 10.
It's armor piercing, too, so.
Oh, shit. Well, good thing I didn't roll any successes on that.
Don't matter.
You gotta tremble, man.
It's all the excitement from shooting.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This thing is going to use its first action to close in hard. It is up on your ship at this point. As the name of this attack that I created is called Chomp Chomp, motherfucker.
He's smiling.
Base damage of 2 on this. This is armor piercing. I do 2 points of damage.
Do we roll our armor?
Yep, ship's got an armor rating. One of you, just on the bloody buzzard, click on armor rating.
You gonna roll it, Jeff?
Up, John. Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
You have it? Okay.
One of you do it. There we go.
Done.
And so that negates 1, so the ship does take 1 point of hull damage. Which isn't enough to trigger any of the negative effects. That would be minor component damage. Let's see what that looks like. As it bites hard. Oh, internal intercoms go offline with this hard bite.
That's okay. We're all next to each other.
Yeah, you're all on the bridge. I fixed this already. All right. The third round for you all. Captain, you putting anything out there?
So Captain doesn't have a slow action this round.
Yeah.
So what he'll say, he'll order, I guess he'll order Mac, right?
Yeah.
Just trying to think. Yeah, I guess he'll order Mac to do this since we're in short range, and I know that Taggart's on the guns. And I'll just be like,
Mines, Mac, release the damn mines. Come on, man. Come on.
Good call.
And I will not. I was thinking about giving myself nap relief, but then I was thinking, no, it'd be fun if I went berserk and killed everybody, and then we got eaten by a whale.
It would.
So I'm gonna roll it with my stress real high. So I'm gonna roll. This is to give him a
whatever you roll for command. So isn't that? I think command is that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a +3 on
Big
your mine roll.
Yeah.
To release the mines.
Okay. Yeah. We've got that out there. Sensor, Collins, give me that test, man. It's right up on you. It's going to be really easy to pick up. Give me another 2d6 on this as well. You will need to roll stress. Okay. 1 success. Target's locked. No bonuses.
Yep.
Give me that stress.
Yeah, I'm freezing.
You freeze as well. Good thing you freeze after, and also everyone on the bridge take a point of stress.
Yep.
Mikey's the only one keeping it together. We're like standing right between them.
No, Janet.
That is absolutely.
Just looking at the sensor being like, oh shit.
Mikey, you're up, man.
Hey,
Turning.
Look at this. I'm gonna do. I think this is. I don't know what a crazy Ivan really is, but I'm gonna do the spaceship equivalent of a backflip, and I'm gonna make us do a 180.
Yeah, give me that piloting test.
I got this. I got this, Cap. I got it. I got it.
You flip that hard. You gun it right along the edge of the moon. You kind of slingshot around almost. Kind of ensuring
this. I'll make sure to flare the thrusters right after we flip around.
Nice. Very good. Very good. All right. We have our gunner phase. Now, Big Mac, you've been given a command to drop those mines.
I will drop those mines. Let's see, Bloody Buzzard, and is the orbital mines?
That is it. You'll get a +3 on this.
Mac, +3. From hell's heart I stab at thee! Oh my gosh.
Wow.
You drop
What a pile of
drop
dice.
the mines. Give me your stress.
Stress.
So much stress.
Nervous twitch. Everyone on the bridge, increase your stress by 1 point.
Does that include me?
No. Base damage on that is 2. Since you just got 1, I'm saying you put 1 mine out there.
Hey, did you like that, Captain? I got that from a book. Some old playwright by the name of Khan. Yeah.
My God, man, you just had to open the garage door. That's all you had to do. Why can't you open the garage door properly?
As the explosions racks, and you can see this thing kind of twists a little bit, but it seems to piss it off more than anything else as it starts kind of pulling around, or it's still pulling around hard. Taggart, as you're moving away, you taking the shot?
Yeah, I had to double check it. Apparently, I activated my overkill on a panic roll, so I would have done that on my last panic roll. So then I can ignore it now.
Okay, go for it.
And just shoot like a crazy guy.
I like it.
But now my modifier is really bad, so I assume I'm getting a 1 for range or 2 for range.
Just keep it flat on this one.
Okay. Still gotta take a -2 for my panic condition.
You point out your base damage is 5.
The stress.
I don't think I have to roll the stress anymore.
Because you're in overkill?
Overkill, yeah.
And I eat 1. As the mines kind of rocket, and then the shots from that railgun come flying out, as all of a sudden the shark kind of twitches, goes limp, and kind of starts floating off in an odd direction. No signs of movement. You've slammed
Are
the
you
space
smiling
whale.
now, bitch? No. There it is.
Perfect.
That was good.
Okay.
Yeah, we killed the goddamn space whale.
So.
Space whale's the mole.
I can't believe Space Whale ratted us out like that.
Somebody please tell me we got that recorded.
Time to interrogate him. I'm good cop, you bad cop. Tell us everything you know, Space Whale.
Yeah, I'll shove this spaceship right in the missile.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I'll say over the next couple of shifts, Griff he'll be able to get that fixed up. If anyone else is going to help him, you can roll heavy machinery. See if we can cut that time down a little bit.
For repairing the damage?
Yeah, you took some damage and you took us. Okay, yeah, we'll say it'll take a solid shift. And since you're working on that, yeah. You'll have sensors back up probably at about half that time, but actually repairing the armor and the integrity of the ship, yeah. It'll take Big Mac and Griff probably a shift. And with that, we'll wrap the session with you all back on track to go steal some shit. Yeah, y'all did it. Good job.
Woo.
Yeah.
We did.
This crew loves to stress each other out, it seems like.
Yeah.
It's good stress, right?
Yeah.
Bonding stress, that's what it is.
Exactly.
It
puts hair in your ass, but it takes it off your head. That's the only problem that transposes it to your ass.
Makes it migrate.
Unfortunately, Mikey's, I think, is just coming down to the chest area for now.
Yeah. And I believe Griffin was the one who gave me those complications. I don't remember at this point. I've slept since
I think so.
then.
The complications by the space whale? Is that what you're saying?
So the space whale wasn't actually going to show up if you went this direction. So one of the complications was space whale follows you. The other one is I doubled the space whale's hit points.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a big one.
I got an idea.
Right.
We fly the buzzard inside the space whale. And then we just fly around like a space whale.
Yeah. It's not like it's going to rot. Let's do it.
Oh my God.
It'll be our Edgar suit.
I almost want to go find the ambush spot and fly the space whale into the ambush point.
They'll never see it coming.
We should probably make money first.
Oh, I mean, we don't really need money, do we?
But I beg your pardon.
I mean, Taggart doesn't know what to do with it, so.
What do you think we're doing this for?
Fun? Friendship? Shooting things?
It is pretty fun.
Not necessarily in that order.
Okay.
Look on the bright side, Captain. Look on the bright side. It means that Taggart can never be bought.
That's true.
He's too stupid to be bought.
What? But he could be ordered to do something.
If you recognized him as legitimate authority, that's true. That's true.
Taggart, can you do me a favor? We made a mess in that starboard airlock. Could you go ahead and could you go clean that up? All right, Mikey, what you're gonna do is sneak after him. Once he goes inside, just open up the airlock.
Taggart would do it.
Golden. All right. Let's do our closing questions. Get some XP.
Yeah.
All right. Did you participate? That is a point. Did you risk or sacrifice something to further your personal agendas? Once again, you all letting you set up your own personal agendas. So, answer the question. Did you risk your life for your buddy PC?
I mean, we all fought a space whale, you know.
I think
together.
that question will be covered. That specific, we fought a space whale, will be covered in a future question. All right. Did you challenge or stand up to your rival, PC?
I mean, I was a jerk. I was petty.
That's true.
You talk shit about Collins, so yeah.
I had to share the guns this time.
Yeah. Did you make a panic roll?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you overcome a dangerous event using violent or non-violent means?
Yes.
Completely nonviolent.
I'm gonna throw this out here. We can call the interrogation the yes for this one. Because did you make a significant discovery or revelation? What do y'all think?
Yeah, I mean, we learned about the pirates, where they're at, so we can go maybe fuck them up.
Sure. Yeah, take a point for that. And here's the one for the space whale. Did you perform an extraordinary action of some kind? You fucking killed the space whale.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. All right.
Yeah, we did.
Did you earn any money? No money was really earned this time, so.
But we earned bragging rights.
You did.
Bragging
Yeah.
rights.
You did.
Still 5 XP. That's enough.
And possibly a really cool, exterior to our ship going forwards.
We can discuss that off stream. And if that's what you want to do, we'll get some rolls. And who knows, maybe next session, the Bloody Buzzard will come back wearing the corpse of a space whale as a very terrifying kind of like mascot kind of costumey thing.
It'll be great.
Amazing.
Just
Absolutely.
I want to
At least for one ambush.
I want to do a callback though to chapter 1. Because while you all were driving around on the planet, there were signs of large bones here and there.
It's true.
Okay, just putting it there. All right.
Maybe that's how we get in there.
Yeah, let's close this thing up. Do our plugs. Get out of here. So Jeff, over on the Lollygaggers, what you got happening?
Yeah, man. This Friday we are playing Blade Runner. Actually, we're starting that up. A little terrified, but that's gonna be a lot of fun and very stressful. Then on Saturday we're gonna be doing some One Ring Second Edition, continuing our campaign there. And then maybe on Monday, I don't know. We'll see. I have my doubts, but Horror on the Orient Express, maybe. We'll see. Something like that. Yeah. And then we're off on Forbidden Lands for a couple weeks until we're ready to start the campaign. We did all our Session 0 stuff, but the campaign doesn't start till February. So check us back. Check back then.
Very nice. I would like to point something out for Horient. Fuck Christ. Those were the wrong words combined.
I think the Orient Express is pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's the Orient Express.
That very much sounds like a Chuck campaign.
Yeah. Call of Cthulhu. I've been actually studying the rules. So we might actually.
The dining cart will be a Skankles.
Probably.
Yeah. As it should be.
So, when you get there, you'll have at least one player who is semi-familiar with the Call of Cthulhu 7th edition rules.
Very nice. Very nice.
I'm actually reading, and it's weird, but I'm doing it. All right, Bert, what do you got happening?
Well, Friday, we have our BX Dungeons and Dragons game playing in the Mystara universe going on. It's a weekly game, but this Saturday, we're on the official Goodman Games channel running some of the folks here through Weird Frontiers, a horror DCC-based game, Western, which currently you can get the print-on-demand version on Drive-Thru RPG for a nice low price for both books. It's almost 1,000 pages between two books. That's why it was split. Yeah, good stuff. Nothing else going on this Sunday. So, that's pretty much it.
Hang on, I'm copying the link to the Weird Frontiers sale. There it is. Yeah, get both books, $100. I got my copies on the way. Jeremy, you got a Patreon you want to tell us about?
That's true. Aaron Race and Patreon. If you got comics, maps, tokens, fun assets, check it out.
Very nice. And as far as John, Dan, and I, Defenders of Cobalt action, Friday night, right here, 10 p.m. Central, Joe is running us through some hearts. It's been very entertaining, and I am trying very hard to turn it into a campaign where we just collect every creature as a pet. And we're doing pretty good at that so far, I think so. Yeah.
We are.
Saturday at 1 p.m. Central over on Grim and Perilous YouTube. Catch Jeff and Dan and myself over there playing some Through the Hedgerows. That's my Tales from the Loop campaign. Tune into that. Like Bert said, Saturday night, Goodman Games Official. And we'll be back here for more of this Alien campaign next Wednesday. Is that everything? I think that's everything.
Yeah. I think they'll be streaming.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what we got. Catch y'all later. Doses.